Good evening. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. It's Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Right, it's 5 past 7. Now let's just turn that monitor speaker off. 5 past 7. We're a little bit late. I was just trying to cram the last little bits of pizza into my mouth before we started. We are tonight, we bring the title screen up. We are Midland motoring tonight as we continue our sort of UK-based streams, looking at the different UK routes available in Train Sim World. As we start approaching the summer, we'll be probably looking to wind down Train Sim World 5 and see what comes next. Probably Train Sim World 6, who knows. So yes, we are Midland Mainline. Let's go to the Xbox screen like so. Jump into timetable. We've got a fair few things that we can run. I think these are as a result of the diesel rail tours pack that I picked up recently. So we've got a couple of these, West Somerset, and then we've got the diesel Great Western Express, or they're just part of the normal standard rail tours. We are going to run the 158-0 EMT first of all, and what we're going to do a run on that on the Midland Mainline, and then we'll look at the HST and what have you afterwards, I think. So we'll do a standard commuter run, 53 minutes. Let's do the 49-minute service. I think that's like semi-fast. Let's get ourselves comfortable and we'll wait for the game to load and dive in. He says, moving lots of things around that are by his feet so he can get comfy. There we are. Right, let's move that down a little bit. So here we are then, 2 Delta 3 0, or 3 Oscar, I think it's 0. Nottingham to Leicester, EMT 158-0. We'll get set up. Let's bring the keyboard out so we can do that. Like so. Stuff everywhere, it's ridiculous. There we are. Right. We want the master key on. We want AWS on. We want the headlights on today. And then we want to unlock the doors. DRA is on automatic, so we need to make sure we turn the DRA off. Hello, Dougie. I don't think there isn't a keyboard key for DRA. Picked the Midland Mainline route DLC up a few weeks ago on PS5. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's not a bad route. Not a bad route at all. I've done a fair few HST liveries for this one, which we'll have a look at in a little while, once we've done this run. Lock the doors again. Here we are, our 158 in East Midlands livery. Evening, Dougie. Nice to see you. Welcome. Thanks for joining. There's a sale on PlayStation. Yeah, I know PlayStation's had a couple of sales recently. There we go. There's the guard buzzer. We'll buzz to say we've received that. Release our brakes. And, oh, we need to go into forwards. Let's make sure we are in forwards. We're not. We're in reverse. So there we go. And we should be able to move away now. There we go. It's a little bit quiet. Let's just crank it up a little bit. Thank you. That's interesting. Doesn't appear to be any power going into this unit. What have we done? We're rolling forwards. That's what we need. We forgot the DRA, didn't we? There we go. Right. Or I forgot the DRA. We should have power now. There we go. Right, we'll go into 8 camera if we pull away. Already speeding slightly. Great start. Well done. So Beeston's the next stop, 3.2 miles on this one. Yeah, you quite like it? Yeah, it's not a bad route at all. Not a bad route. Past these. We can... My headphones seem very, very quiet. 2 seconds. There we go. It's better. Off we go towards Beeston. Let's have a look at our timetable. So, Beeston Platform 2, East Midland Parkway. We're going a bit fast. East Midland Parkway, Loughborough, Barrow upon Soar, or Soar, I think it is. Yeah, maybe. Silby, Siston, Leicester. Those are our stops on this run. And we're going to rejoin our train. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a good week. Enjoying the weather. It's been lovely down here, nice and sunny. Obviously Easter holidays as well for schools. We've been enjoying the sun and going up to the park. So we've had an all right time, had an all right day. Taking it easy, you know, Amelia being off from school. I've been doing lots of painting and various other bits and pieces. But on the whole, just chilling out really. Chilling out. It's nice not to be busy for once, you know what I mean? Very nice not to be busy. So I'm just going to try and mute the microphone while I have a bit of a drink and a bite more pizza. We don't work on Monday, off for the rest of the week. So all good. Nice. I hate it when it's warm, my asthma plays up. Okay. My brother used to have asthma. He grew out of it. He had childhood asthma. But it generally tended to play up more in the cold air and the cold damp air more than the warm. But I guess it affects different people differently. I don't hear of many people getting it when it's warm so much, but I guess it does happen. Hopefully you can find some relief. Hopefully. So 1 mile now to Beeston. So we'll just start cruising at this point. We can go up to 80. But we are going to need to stop, so we'll start thinking about that and slowing down. We'll be a bit more quicker than that actually. We got 500 yards, I think we're okay. Going to notch 2. Should be an okay stop if we planned it right. Jason isn't here tonight to capture all the mistakes and spads. Hay fever now, I'm older. Yeah, hay fever, it's not really started for me yet. It will do. We're only a couple of weeks away from what I class as my season of hay fever. Sometime around May it starts and goes through till sort of late July.
Good job it'll be done before the wedding then.
Should be done before the wedding, yeah. Unlock our doors. It wasn't a bad stop at all. Of course, we have the bingo. Those of you who aren't familiar, we have our bingo card. Let's clear it off from last week. I really should prepare better and have everything cleared off in advance, but there we are. There's the bingo card just there. We're just waiting to load the passengers. It looks like some mist is rolling in now as well. Always the way. Close our doors. Look at how busy our train is. It's fairly busy. Yeah, a fair amount of people on there. And we can depart, having acknowledged the guard signal. Nice roar of the engines. The 158 is done quite nicely. I do like it. They really do roar into life as they accelerate. So away we go. 4.6 miles to East Midland Parkway. You pick up Wales and the Thomas route today. Good, good. How did you find the Thomas route? If you've given it a go, how have you found it? It's very different. It's a lot easier. I've enjoyed it. I have to say I haven't finished the story because I was going to record the episode and I've just not had time. But no, I have enjoyed the Thomas pack, and I'm hoping that we can get Thomas on a few more routes as we go forward and make up some stories or something. I don't know. We'll see how we get on. But yes, Wales is a very good route as well. I'm looking forward to the Just Trains Pacer coming to that one. But that's not a bad route at all. I like the commuter routes, as you know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, I like the Cardiff route. I tried the Denmark. Is it the Denmark route or the Netherlands route? HST passing. I tried that the other day. That's quite good. I need to give it a bit more time. I was trying to work out the automatic train system, the safety system, and had to go and ask Jason for help. And he then informed me that the reason the safety system wasn't working was because I was on the training centre and there are no signals on the training centre, so the safety system doesn't work. But you know, lessons learned. But that's a good route as well. So yeah, lots out there, and more coming soon as well. So we'll keep our eyes open on that. Got the typical Midlands mist coming in now as we proceed towards East Midland Parkway. Yeah. So yeah, if you picked up a new route, let us know how you got on with it, if you enjoyed it. Always good to hear. I'm about to sneeze. There we are. I knew it was coming. I could feel it. Maybe the hay fever is starting early, I don't know. Can go up to 80. Maximum speed on these is 90. But I have yet to see one of these doing 90 along this route. I suppose it's possible. Oh. A little bit of a freeze there. They're both good. I haven't played them much. Been busy building Lego F1 car I got for my birthday. Was it your birthday, Dougie? You didn't say anything. Yeah. Well, happy birthday for whenever it was. You kept that one quiet. I hope you had a good day. The race is kicking off. Yeah. Today, oh, your birthday was today. So happy birthday to Dougie. His birthday is today. I hope you've had a brilliant day and got what you wanted and things. Of course. Sounds like you've done all right. You've had Wales and Thomas and an F1 Lego car thing. They do look good, those Lego cars, those F1 ones. So yes, happy birthday to you. I appreciate you joining the stream as well this evening on your birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Dougie. Said what? Oh. That was way too quick there, wasn't it? Whee. Hold on to your hats. But, that's what you get from celebrating birthdays whilst you're driving a train. That was a bit lively. Harry, hello. Long time no see. Welcome. I hope you're alright, Harry. It's been a little while, hasn't it? I hope you're well. Nice to have you here. So this is your neck of the woods, Harry, isn't it? Oh no, you support Leicester, don't you? You don't live near Leicester. You support Leicester. I'm good, thanks. Been busy in the garden due to the hot weather. Lovely. Right time of year and the right weather for it. I hope you didn't overdo it though. There's nothing worse than overdoing it and paying for it. We're going to slightly overshoot here. Yeah, slight overshoot there. We'll be alright. We'll get away with it. Yeah, I thought that one was going to open as well. It should be selected door opening, but it doesn't seem that that's the case. I don't know. I don't know if this does a SDO. Let's have a look. No, I don't think it does have SDO. We don't want to fiddle with those. Last time that I fiddled with the compressor whilst driving, the train refused to work. Instrument light on, we don't need that really, but... Okay. Pull that one down. We don't need that one. We'll pull the blind down. We're waiting until... Well, we'll get the door shut now. And I'll be ready to depart in a few seconds. There we go. Doors are locked. Well, they should be. Waiting for the guard buzzer. We're mostly playing on Tourist Bus and Thomas DLC on Train Sim. Nice. Yeah, I have Tourist Bus, and I played it quite a bit when I first got it, and then I never really touched it after a while. It just sort of became a bit, I don't know. I got Firm Bus and that was it. I was off with Firm Bus and didn't really look back at Tourist Bus. I know it's had a few updates. I know Fern Bus needs a few updates as well. There's a few issues with that at the moment as a result of the football DLC. Is it? It's causing a few issues. Yeah, I haven't had a look. I need to do more of my series, my A to Z of Fern Bus series. Well, it's more of a A to Z on Fern Bus, going from our house down to wherever it is that has a Z on Fernbus. There aren't many places, but we've been working through that. We kind of stalled a little bit, but we will get back to it at some point. Got a whole load of stuff that we want to... Can't play Fernbus at the minute. Flashing trees put me off that game. Yeah, I've heard a lot about these flashing trees. I don't know if it's a consequence of installing the DLC or what. I don't know if anyone's tried to play it whilst the DLC is not installed, so to see if there's any difference. Honestly, I haven't looked. So up to 75 miles an hour we go. We're going to Loughborough. Screenshot of the week, of course. Speaking about Leicester, you went there last week. Oh, nice. Oh. Hello. What happened there? My controller has died. That's what's happened. And as a consequence of my controller dying, the train's just gone... Okay. Ooh. How very strange. That's not something you want to have happen. You're lurching about as the controller disconnects itself. There we are, we're back. So we can go up to 75. Loughborough. What were you doing in Leicester, Harry? Shopping, probably. Yeah, is that right? I have reported a lot of bugs to Nico for Fernbus. They are in the process of fixing the issues. On PS5 there is a big area in Germany that has no flickering trees. Oh, right. Okay. See, I was under the impression that it was certain parts that did have it, as opposed to parts that don't have it. But my question is, if you uninstall the football DLC, does that then improve the game to what it was before you installed it? Or is it just that, you know, it is broken regardless of whether you have the DLC installed or not now? Because if it's better without the DLC, I'll just uninstall the DLC, I guess. Or the update or whatever it is. Honestly, I haven't looked myself. I'm going to think it probably isn't worth. No, it doesn't. It's the recent update that caused all the problems. Okay. I thought it might be an update or the DLC, but yes, okay, that makes sense. I have to keep an eye on it, I think. So, Loughborough next stop, like I say, 2 miles left. Be aware of the signals. braking early for the red signal. Rather interestingly, we are a mile away from the station, and the station marker hasn't come up in the route, whatever it's called, route monitor up in the top right there. It's usually a blue line. We'll just move forward a little bit. It's got a 66. For some reason. My brakes did not release. You should try that for Series X. Try what? I have the Series S version as well. It was literally unplayable when I updated. I uninstalled, reinstalled, and it's better now. Not good, but better. Okay, I should try that for the Series X. Yeah, I'll uninstall the whole lot and then reinstall it. Yeah, I'll try it before I have a go. See what that does. Yeah, that's not a bad bit of advice. Yeah. Okay, so coming into Loughborough. There's the station marker now. So it just may not have been close enough for it to appear on the track monitor. Coming into Loughborough. A little bit forward of the marker. Never mind. Never actually had a proper good look around this platform. There's a bin that needs picking up over there. There's a route task. I can't remember what other route tasks there are on this route. I think it's the usual. It's picking up the bins, route maps, of course. I think it might be the signs on the ticket machines. I think it might be those as well. Lock our doors. Wait for the guard. And there we go. We are doing it in notch 7 just because really, no other reason than that, just because. Okay, right. We are diverging by the looks of it. So the signal had the white lights going off to the side, which means that we are moving over. exactly why I thought we might be speeding. Accelerating up to 50. Or up to 65, sorry, the speed limit just changed there. Okay. Barrow upon Soar, or Soir, I don't know. I think it's Soar. I'm not familiar with that part of the country. Up to 65. Just being passed by an HST, obviously going a lot faster than us. We're not catching that anytime soon. Unless it stops, but it's unlikely to be stopping at Barrow. There it goes round the bend. Coming into Barrow upon Soar now, platform 1. That's got to be the best stop yet, isn't it? That's not bad at all. Load the passengers then. Let's see. Locate any of the route tasks. We're not going to do them, but we're going to have a look. Yeah, so there's a bin that's there. That one's fallen over. That needs picking up. And then probably a route map or poster. And these out of order ones, yes. There we are. So a few things to do that. Lock our doors. All good, all good. And then Sillaby, next station, 2 miles for that one. Off we go, up to 65. just thought everyone would appreciate a bit of horn action. Can't go wrong with that, can we really? Looks like the weather may be changing again on the route. Looks like we could potentially be experiencing some rain. We'll see how we get on. Nothing on there yet. But that doesn't mean to say that it won't happen. Two bins falling over at that stop. 3 bins, in fact. There they are. They must not like Silbury very much, or Silby. Unlock the doors. Yeah, just the 3 bins along that platform. Somebody having a wild time. And 2 ticket machines also out of order. Our destination board actually showing anything? It's not, is it? That's interesting. How strange. You'd have thought it would be showing something. There's an HST just creeping around the corner there. System to next stop, or Syston. Quite noisy, isn't it? Close the window again. Make our way up to 65. So we've got Syston, Syston and Leicester remaining, and then we will turn around, run the other way, change our train as well. See how we get on. change. Wasn't paying anywhere nearly enough attention. And then we've got a warning that we're going down to 20 miles an hour. I think it's a junction or something like that that we're coming across. Not that one. Station coming up. Is that actually the whole train on the platform? No. The rear of the train is hanging off the back. That's fine. We can deal with that. Should have gone forward a bit more, but never mind. There's only one platform here, that's really interesting. There's only one platform here on this side of the track. So I wonder, I don't think I remember ever doing it, but if coming the other way, whether trains actually stop here or whether they sort of, you know, they come from Leicester and they come along and onto this platform and then rejoin the main section of the track along here somewhere. That's certainly very interesting. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Lock the doors then. We're 3 minutes late now for some reason. Probably because I've just been sat there looking at the scenery. So up to 50. It doesn't look like this line reconvenes or reconverges. I don't know. Back onto the main line that's on the right of us. So maybe trains out of Leicester don't stop at Syston. Somebody's going to have to go look it up. So left is the next stop where we terminate. 3.8 miles. Be careful now, we are speeding a little bit. Slow down. Now I can't remember if we have approach control at Leicester or not. I believe there is an approach control signal. So there was a point there that we passed, and I think that's probably where the line reconverge or rejoin the main line after going to Syston or Syston. I'm going to get down to 25. Or perhaps not. That's weird. It said warning 25 and then there's a 50. Very strange. There is a 25 limit. So if I go down to 25 and come into Leicester at the right speed. PR blue coach just parked up. for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it's there. And there's our 37, and we've also got a 47 from Just Train's Blackpool route. We've got a couple of power cars there as well. And there's DJ Goofy coming online. Every time. Quite quick now. Reduce our speed down to 15. There we go. Don't want to get told off. And we do have to be aware of the red signal at the end of the platform, because we don't want to spad, not yet. Here we are. We have arrived at Leicester. We can put the train into neutral now. We can also turn the master key. We want the brakes on. What we wanted to throttle off. Okay. Is that going to do it? That's interesting. How strange. Oh, that's why. Need to be off, not just in neutral. There we go. Right. Lock our doors, and that's the end of the service on that one. And there we go. Gold medal. No platinum or anything on that route, I don't think. Jump back to the main menu and we'll select another route. Not another route, another run. Another train. What do we have this time? We could look at the Class 37 and the HST. I want to kind of save the HST to last, really. So let's have a look at the Class 37 services. They are around 30 minutes long. What about the... Okay, so let's have a look at these. How long are these? They're about half a minute. 30 minutes long. Half an hour. Okay, right, we can do that. They're funny hours of the day. We'll do this one, and then we'll jump in the HST to finish off the stream. I think that's the way to play it. So we are dragging some Class 375 behind there. Of course, because we're in the 37, we need to do that. Work. We need to engine only. We need master key. Yep. Let's set that into engine only, and then we can begin. Right, let's jump out to 8. Start her up. I just love that so much. I really do. I'm going to do it one more time. Sorry, I do apologize. We're wasting time. So we do have a green signal, so let's release our brake. Put AWS on. Headlight, dash light, doesn't really make much difference at this point, and we can go via system. Full thrust at this point. We are now speeding, having just given it a lot of thrash out of there. Let's give it some more. Been stopped by AWS because I was mucking about with the camera. Let's do it properly now. Let's give it some thrash if we get up to 35, and then we'll ease off and cruise as we go up the line to Siston. We're going via Siston, East Midland Parkway, Long Eaton, and then to Derby. Apparently we have a maximum speed of 110. Who knew? Probably a good job that that happened, otherwise I would have spat whilst messing around with the sun visors. Right, okay. I didn't hear that go off. So we still have a fault. There we go. No. Right, there we go. Just needed to wait for all of that to come off. So that groaning noise was things like the brakes coming off. Meaning that we are now able to take power, continue on our way. Ah, yes, look, we are going via Syston, or Syston, and we are going onto this line here, so you can do it. So it does do that. Right. Question answered. There we are. So yes, via Syston, then East Midland Parkway, then along Eton and into Derby. Why, hello there, Techno. Thank you for joining. Better late than ever, I suppose. It's good to have you here. Blowing your eardrums out a little bit there. Good fun. Good fun. HST going the other way. We continue on towards Syston, Syston, and then onwards from there. It is pronounced Syston. There we are. I did just look it up. So yes, it is pronounced Syston. We are speeding. Never mind. So yes, I hope you're alright, Techno. I hope you've had a good week. Halfway through another week. Crazy, isn't it? We're not stopping here, but we are slowing down for the 50. Go through the station. Give the rail fans something to get excited about. Up to 50. I'll ease off now. got 12 miles to go for East Midland Parkway. We are going at full thrash. Or rather we were, until we were looking like we're going to speed. We're having to hold at 65 miles an hour until we're permitted to accelerate up from that. So we will just sit here at 67. A little bit over the speed limit, but it's within acceptable parameters. Sit here cruising along at 67 for the moment. Now we're up to 65. We've got 11 miles left to East Midlands, and then we go on to Long Eaton and Derby Station. Wagons there on the left, and then a few more. No 66s or anything in sight there. Not to say there won't be. There's a 66 there, we've just gone past it. I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm hoping that improves my eyes are very tired today. It helps a little bit. Good evening, Great Western Photography 43. I may shorten you to GWP or GW Photography. I don't know. We'll see how we get on. It's good to see you. I think you're in Tintin's server, aren't you? I think I've seen your name somewhere before. If not, then I've certainly seen you around the Train Sim World community somewhere. But thank you, welcome. So we are in the 37, just dragging some 375s down the line to Derby, or up the line to Derby, depends. Have a look at the route map. No, down. We're going down the line. Up the line? I don't know. Anyway, we're going that way. And a 37 on Midland Mainline. In Tintin's server, yes, I thought it probably was. So yes, East Midlands Railway, Midland Mainline, and we're just running a 37, and then to finish off the stream in a little while we'll be running an HST in a livery of my design, a real life livery, but one that wasn't included in the game that we've made. So we'll get that going. The weather has changed, so I'm going to put the sun visors up. No secondsmen today. We're on our own, going solo. Apparently we can be trusted to drive a train without spadding. We'll see. We haven't had a spad yet tonight. Jason's not here, and typically we have no spads. I've probably jinxed it now. You wait, Jason will enter the server magically, enter the channel magically in the chat, and we'll get spad. Slow down a bit more. HST there. We are going over the limit ever so slightly. Down to 40. It always seems to be very, very foggy at this point on the service, on the route. I don't think I've ever run this route where it hasn't been fog as we come to this section. I don't know why it is. Why is it so foggy along this section of the track? So we're being limited to 40. Hopefully we can get back up to speed and we can give it some thrash in a little moment. We've got 75 coming up, so we should be able to open up the engine and rain down hellfire. We're just ticking away, engine just ticking away now. I realised it doesn't look like I've got any lights on. I have got a light on. They are wrong. They just don't look like they're wrong, but they are wrong. Bit of thrash. Jump in the cab. It's very loud. We'll jump in the cab. East Midland Parkway coming up. East Midlands, Long Eaton, Derby. To 60 miles an hour now. Too many more miles to go. $75. 3 miles remaining. just ease off the throttle now. Now we're up to speed. We can ease off the throttle a little bit. Going downhill as well now. AWS pinging us. We've got double yellows. Start to prepare for that. We should be alright now for that red signal. We're stopping in 700 yards or so anyway. Or, sorry, go via in 700 yards. We probably have to just sit off the line and wait for an express service or something to come through. Power station on the right hand side. More AWS warnings. Long Eaton's the next stop. And Derby following that. So we're nearly there now. We've got 1.8 miles to Long Eaton. We are considerably speeding. Time I managed to think about braking, we've already passed the speed restriction and it's gone back up again, which is typical. Let's accelerate. I know we're under yellows. We're under caution. But we could accelerate a little bit. Right, we're under green now, so we should be okay. coming into Long Eaton. We are on a go via, so we're not stopping. And then onwards to Derby. If you are just joining, we are in the class 37 on Midland Mainline. And then we're going to do an HST run to finish off the evening. About half an hour left of this stream. If you've missed anything and you want to go back and watch it from the start, you can do so. It will be available on the channel. Onward to Derby, 7.5 miles. We can really open up now. Let's give it some full-on thrash. Lots of exhaust smoke, that's what we like. Lots of exhaust smoke. Let me give it some thrash. There we are. Whee. Right. There we go. Let's get it right up to speed now to see how far we can push it as we head to Derby. Hey, up there. Something's buzzing. It's the engine. Yeah. The noise of the engine fanned or something. I was like, what's going on there? Something's buzzing at me or alerted me. It's not. It's fine. These buttons don't work on this unit. Seven miles an hour now. Almost, like I say, to Derby, 6 miles. And then, yes. Turn around and we go the other way, I suppose. I don't know, we'll see. As we do an HST run. AWS is signalling me for some reason. I'm not sure why the AWS is kicking off. We've got an 85 limit coming up. The only thing I'm going to say about that is that yes, we can do 85, but then we've got double yellows and we need to be slowing down as we're coming to Derby anyway. start easing off the power now. And what we're going to do is start slowing down as well. In about half a mile's time, we're going to start slowing down a bit more. Got double yellows followed by a red. We need to be aware of that. We don't want a spad tonight, because it means that Jason will have missed something exciting. So try and pay attention here. Coming into Derby. Maybe not that slow. We're going to stop. Not what I wanted to do. Looks like all my brakes are off. I should be able to pull away. No, I've got a fault. Interesting. There we go. Right, that's released. So now we should be able to pull away. I wonder if I went into emergency braking or something. I'll have to look it back and see what happened. Something happened, that's for sure. We've got a couple of 47s here. These are from Blackpool branches, the Just Trains route. So they've had Just Trains touch on them, 47479 and 47541 in intercity livery. Looking very nice. I do like a nice 47. Some British Rail coaches there as well. I've got a 40 or 45. HSTs, another 37, of course we are in a 37. That's 884, we are in 800. I just spad. Right at the end, because I was having a look at all the other things around the side, so Jason might need to go back and clip that. If he's not here tonight, we can get away with it. But I'll give you guys a bingo all the same. There we go. There we go, there's your bingo. That's the one and only bingo tonight, I think. Right, let's go to the main menu. We have around about 20-ish minutes or so, half an hour, just under. And we'll do an HST run to finish off the stream this evening. So if you've been here for the whole length of time, thank you. I appreciate you. Even if you've only been here for a short bit and dipped in, dipped out, whatever, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Right. Wait for the game to load. Back onto Midland Mainline. Timetable. And down here. Right. And we're going to select one of these. I don't know which ones I fixed and which ones I haven't. Let's look at that one. Let's do a GNE. Actually. Let's do a First Great Western. Let's do that one. 26 minutes, that's a good one. That'll do. hoping that the livery had not been broken. Because I haven't looked at the livery since the transition from TFW4 to TFW5. So I do need to go and look at some of them. Okay, that one didn't load in. Right, okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Why hasn't that loaded? Interesting. That's rather interesting. It didn't load delivery. Let's have a look. Let's try again. Let's try that one. TWR Merlin. I don't know what that one is. Let's see if we can get a livery loading in. If not, then we might just have to forget it. No, that's not loading in either. Why are my liveries not loading in? How strange. Let's restart it. Restart the route. Let's see if the liveries will load in this time. I don't know what's going on with these liveries. They're just not loading in at all, are they? I need to work out why that is happening. If anyone's watching and knows, if you want to pop it in the comments, if you're watching back the video at a later date, like Jason or someone like that, or if you are in a chat and you do know, let me know, because it's very confusing. Why is that happening? HST. It doesn't really matter which one we choose. Let's have a look at the GWR. That one I know has worked before. Where was the service? Was it a 20-minute service there? Empty service from Derby to Nottingham. We're not going to have much time, are we? We might have to do the empty service, I think. If it doesn't work this time, I don't know. I'll have to fiddle around. Let's see. That one's loaded in. That's fine. There we go. As you can see... Ooh. My controller's not moving. There we go. Right. Nope, still not moving. What's happened there? The game has frozen. The game is completely frozen. How strange. Yep. I cannot move the controller, as you can see. I'm moving the controller around. I'm doing lots of things. I'm pressing keys on the keyboard. Nothing's happening. Nope. Right. Well, I think due to technical issues with the game, I haven't broken the game. It's just not working. Technical difficulties with this game, and this livery and this train. We're going to end the stream. I think we're going to end early, as we did last week because of issues. There's not a lot else I can do. I can't even pause the game to go into the menu. So Yes. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. I'm going to finish there. There's no point trying to wrestle with that. I shall see you on the next one. Take care for now, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.